Hi everyone, it's Susan again, and today I'm going to show you something that I think would be quite interesting to a lot of you. I've got some very small pieces of scraps here, and I'm going to show you an idea I had. I just received, I bought it from AliExpress, a cheap die cut, which you've got tanks and you've got the background for it. I've not used it yet, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to try something with it. And this is what I have come up with. I haven't tried what I've got in my head. And also, I have not yet tried this foil I've got. I had it a long while. Haven't used it. It's silver, so I'm going to try it out to see how it works, whether it's toner or whether it's, I don't think it's toner. I think it's hot foil. So what I'm going to do, got a bit the size I need to cover my solid plate. Now this is a solid plate, but what I checked was that my die fits on there, okay? Although I'm not gonna put it on there, you'll see what I'm gonna do afterwards. I'm gonna put a piece of foil on there, and then I'm gonna take a piece of these small cuts, die scraps I've got, and place it on top of my hot foil plate. So I'm going to put it there. We're stuck in, we're waiting for it to warm up. When it does warm up, I'm going to see what the foil does to start off with. Okay? In the meantime, I've got another job I can be doing because I want to take a piece of these scraps again. I'm going to put a piece of tape or a piece of crescent sticks, whatever it's called, crescent seal, sorry, I do beg your pardon. And I'm going to see what I'm going to do here in a second. So let's see what's easiest to get. Some crescent seal, I think. I'm going to do several, and you're going to see what I've got in mind. Let's just get a piece. I don't need it to be big. I just need them to be just strips to use on what I'm doing. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to make sure it is all onto that little bit of paper. Can you see how small it is? And I'm going to just do that. Okay. Now, first thing, while I'm waiting for this to warm up, I'm going to get my machine. I'm going to find my plates. Sorry, I was just doing the lesson a few minutes ago, but I had something in my mind, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to be doing that. So here are my plates. I'm going to place it there. Get these out of the way. And I'm going to cut them. I'm cutting both of them. When I first saw them, I was going to separate them, and I thought, no, I won't separate them because I think that if I don't separate them, I will be able to cut both of them from the same piece of card and same color at the same time. And you see what I'm going to do with it. So at the moment, I'm just cutting them out just to see how these come. That's not yet warm, so I can cut a couple more. Now I'll take my foil off. I'll see if these cut nicely, and they did. So I'll take off, you see this is scrap. When I print to cut with my scan and cut, and I'm left with card, if it's card, I tend to say, well, card, 300 GSM, I'm not going to cut it, I'm going to keep it. So now I've got tanks, which is white, and I've got thanks, which is white. but it does not matter because I'm not going to use them together. You'll see what I'm going to do in a second once I'm ready with what I'm doing. So that's my next one. I'm going to cut another one because that will be at least another minute once I'm ready to go. I'm going to cut another one. If the paper is big enough, like it is here, I don't need to worry about it. I'm just going to put it there, put it there. Let's turn it. I like turning them. And I'm just going to go. And I'm not left-handed. It's just my machine came that way and I left it. Let's just cut it properly. Out it comes. And there you go. So that's one. And that's my other one. I use thanks a lot because those who know me know I like making cards to keep in my handbag to say thank you for a lovely afternoon, if I go somewhere with someone, and things like that. So I love to do that. That's another one. You know what? I've got quite a few here, so I'm going to cut another one. So that's going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a number of 6. I'm going to do 6 of each. You see, it's still warming up because I've just about switched it on. So it will take a little bit longer than usual. Once you start, then it will stay on and it will be much quicker. That's done. I'm going to take it out. And again, I've got 2 pieces. One and another. So when I finish, that will be there. This will go on top of it. But you're going to see what I'm going to do first, okay? That will then eventually be on top of it, but not on white on white. I don't want white on white. You're going to see what I'm going to do. So they can stay there. I'm going to move these on the way, out of the way, because I'm going to use my other pieces for something else, and we're ready. That goes a minute. So in a minute, that's going to be warm enough. And let's hope that that foil is actually good for what I am thinking of doing. If it's not, I'll use another piece of foil. I'm going to do different colors anyway. I think it's what I want to do. It would be very nice with something like my usual pieces, and maybe gold would look nice. And I've got that one is nice as well. And I've got this one can be nice as well. I'm going to put those there ready to be used. We'll see if I use any of the gold later. So that's ready. No, it's not. It's still flashing. So we need to wait a minute. It seems to be too long when you're waiting. Now, that's done. I'm going to pass it through my die cutting machine slowly, and I'm going to go back again. I want it to really adhere to that paper. Let's see whether it's any good. Take it out. I'll fix it straight in again so that I don't have a problem for it to warm up again. I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to pull this off. And now this foil, that's why you have to test it. This foil doesn't seem to be good for this kind of foiling. So in that case, it does not matter. I'm going to do it from the other side. And I'm going to foil with some foil that I know will work. I needed to test that one because I've never used it. I'll test it on, I will later on test it with some toner sheets to see whether it works with toner, because it surely doesn't work with this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to close it. 1 minute. And I'm going to do it again. Let's hope I've done it on the plate, but we'll see. So this one, I need to find out what that kind of foil is used for. And if it doesn't work with toner, it will work with double-sided tape or designs like that. So you can still I can still use it. It's going to be a long while before I'll actually finish it, but never mind, we'll see. That's flashing, it will soon stop. Now I know this is foil that can be used with the glimmer machine. I've used it, it works. So I'm going to try and see how this is going to turn out. That's done. Take it out. I'm going to place it on here. I'm going to turn this round because I prefer it that way. And there you go. I'm going to pass it through once and twice. And let's see how this has now worked. Now this, oh, look at that. That has worked so much better. I'm just going to go like so. There you go, that's my piece there. Okay, now I'm going to do another piece. I'm going to use a bit of this while we're still on hot. Place that in, and this will heat up very, very quickly because it's already hot. That's going to go from there to there, like so. And I'm going to place a piece of scrap paper again. I'm going to put two. I'm going to place them down, wait for them to warm up, give them a minute, and in the meantime, I can take this out. Oh, I already did. And now what I will be doing is with that die I had, I'm going to place the die on top like so. And I'm going to cut it while I'm waiting. I got a minute to do this in. I'm going to cut it. Now, I have, so I hope, something that's going to look really nice and wonderful, I think. Well, my head tells me it will. Let's have a look. If I take one of the white ones and place one of the colorful ones on top, look how beautiful that turned out. That's my first one. And then I take a white tanks and I'll do it on the colorful things there, background. And look how beautiful that turned out. So that's another well thought idea that will enable us to not only do foiling, but use scraps at the same time. And I'm going to take it out. I'm going to pass them through my die cutting machine slowly. I want you to adhere to it. Once that's done, they can come off. And both of them have quite a good coverage. Let's see. But it didn't cover where there was no foil. I might need to pass it again with another piece. But you know what? It's only a piece of scrap. And I can just cut something else out of that. I can even put it so I just cut tanks. You know what? I'm going to cut just like so. So I'll get tanks. And then from that one, I'll cut just like so. So I'll get my background. So it can be sorted. Let's put this to warm up again, because I'm going to do another one with some colorful ones. So let's just cut these quickly. And here I'm going to place that one on, and I'm going to cut the tanks from it. That's one. And that gives me lovely tanks. That's all I'm interested in. I use these demonstration videos I do with foiling. I then use them to make quick cards. Like there's a video I did yesterday to show. So what I like to do is, instead of happy birthday like I did yesterday, I prefer them with thanks, because thanks is giving it to someone you don't really know. You just want to say thank you for something they did. I keep them, as I always say, in my handbag to do so. So for that reason, something like that, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So you place it on, and I've got my thank you. It's shiny. Now I'm going to take my other piece and cut the background from this. So it didn't matter that it didn't foil it all, or I didn't have room for all of it, because you know what? I still managed to get what I want from that run. So that's done. I'm going to quickly cut it. And I'm going to put a piece of foil again and foil them in the rainbow foil this time. So there goes. There's my background. That will nicely go with one of my thanks. Like so. You see how the idea comes? And you do two things at once really nicely. I'm going to take a piece of foil. Let's cut it down. Like so. I'm going to place it on top of here. And I'm going to put a piece of my piece there. 1 minute. Once it's done, again, I'll have one white on rainbow and one rainbow on white. All I need to do is a little bit of either pin flare or double-sided foam pads, or even glue, and stick them on, and I've got something that very much looks quite nice. Look at that. I feel a few thank you cards coming up. I might do a short video. I will keep this short. So I'll do a small video again where I'll create some cards using what we're doing now and some of what I have left from when we did foiling a couple of days ago. This will soon be ready. Once this is done, I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to pass it through my die cutting machine slowly. Go slow, because you need to make sure that it sticks from the plate to the paper. I'm going to do that. And once that's done, I think we are ready with the foiling for now. I will do some more later and do another video. But I'm going to pick that up. There you go. I'm gonna just switch that off and leave it to cool down. Now this one, what I'm gonna do is pull out my foil. I've got a few under foils, but you know what? When I place this in the center and cut it from there, it's not gonna be a big problem. So I'm gonna use it anyway. Remember, there's only pieces of foil and some scrap papers, scrap card. I'm gonna place it there. I'm gonna go through my glimmer machine. دقيقة ما خلتنيش المهرة ما ندخليش يعني الجروب it looks like you don't want to come anymore. So that's one. That's the other things. There you go. So this will be stuck on the white, and look how beautiful that will turn out. And this, I'll have the white on it, like so. And look how nice that turned out. So I've got one, I've got two, three, four, five, whoops, six. And you know what? Well, I used was 6 pieces of scraps that are so small I would not have used them for anything else, really. So every piece of scrap you have that you think a die can fit upon, especially if it's a nice die with a nice background, just cut them through, mix and match them, and there you go. How beautiful was that? I'm going to stop this. If you did like it, please do leave me a thumbs up. Only click on the like button, maybe a comment. It will encourage me to do you some more. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe so that you will get notified when I have done a few more videos for you. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.